Hey everyone, it's been a while, hasn't it? You know, I got a new haircut. A lot of stuff has happened, including Superman. Superman has happened. It's come out into theaters. I have several things to say about this movie, and I know that some of you don't want the movie to be ruined for you. And that's fine. But I also think that spoilers are necessary. So I'm going to divide this review into two sections. Part 1 and Part 2. Okay? So, you can choose which one you want, okay? Don't worry. Part 1's going to come first, and then Part 2. Alright, everyone. Part 1. Alright, this is going to be the one without spoilers. It was a good movie, you should go see it. Here's Part 2. Oh my god, that movie blew my mind, yo. That was like, damn. Can you fit more cartoon violence that involves real-life actors? And when I say cartoon violence, I mean animated violence, like freaking buildings fell down in Metropolis. Okay, they made thousands of people die in this movie. They made Superman nearly get killed twice. I hate Superman as a character, okay? But they made me like him. That's hard to do. And I'll be honest with you, I hate to go here, but this movie was better than The Dark Knight Rises. In The Dark Knight Rises, it was kind of like, okay, when's the bomb gonna go off, you know? I mean, I'm sitting here in the theater, and I'm waiting for this nuclear bomb to go off in the movie, and it's like taking forever. In Superman, Man of Steel, holy shit, the world's gonna end in 5 minutes unless we can insert this little Superman ship into this spaceship, which will then destroy this other spaceship, which sounds really weird, but it made sense in the movie. It made sense in the movie. That's what matters. That's what matters. It made sense in the movie. Holy shit. That was my reaction. Oh yeah, Lois Lane. Jesus, I know a lot of you want to know. I just had to eat something right now. About Lois Lane, okay? Is she hot, says the guys. Is she a likable character, says the girls. The answer to both of these questions is no, actually. She's not hot, in my opinion, and I don't think she's a very likable character. She's something of a bitch, actually. I hate to pull out the B word, and while the person who played her, I don't even know who played her, I didn't even bother to look it up, she was a very good actress. She is a great actress. She has a lot of things going for her, okay? This actress blew my mind. It could have been Jenna from The Office, you know, the woman who played Pam. This could have been her, but this actress really knows how to act, okay? And I shouldn't really say actress, because most actresses these days, they like to be called actors, okay? But this person knows how to act, okay? If you're, like, watching this review, you should cast this chick into your role, okay? You should cast this chick. She knows what she's doing. Alright, but Lois Lane, her character, I think it was the writer's fault, because the writers made her seem like a completely unlikable person, and someone from off this world had to come down to Earth in a spaceship just so she could be liked by someone. When we first meet Lois Lane, it's in an Arctic base, like, near the North Pole, okay? Scientists have gone onto Canadian soil to find out that something is buried under the ice. For those Superman fans out there, we all know it's Superman's home. You know, Superman has this little base up in the up in the Arctic, and turns out there's a spaceship under that ice. Basically, but Lois Lane, here's what she does. I'll do a quote from her. Basically, she meets these two very important people in the government, and she just descends from this helicopter. She's a reporter for the Daily Planet, and she says, she's introduced by these two very important people. One's a scientist, one's a general. They give out their long titles. You know, it's custom in the military to say, "Hello, Miss Lane. I am the director of such and such. I am examiner of such and such." And Lois Lane's like, "Look, I came all the way from Metropolis just to go up to this ice place. And here's what she says. Can we stop measuring dicks and get on with the thing?" I mean, seriously, folks, we have to put up with this chick for over 2 hours, okay? And all during the movie, she's insulting people who are important. She's fooling around with Superman. She's not having sex with him. But she might as well be, because she's just fooling around, and everyone walks around like she's some royal bitch, and we all have to kiss her ass. So, Lois Lane, the factor on Lois Lane, is a no, okay? She's annoying, she's stupid, she's an idiot, I hate her, and she ruined my movie-going experience. You know what? 1 out of 10, Superman. This movie's gonna lose a point because of Lois Lane, alright? Just 1 point, just keep that in mind. Anyway, Superman, is not yet Clark. Well, he is Clark Kent. Superman, Clark Kent. Here are the spoilers. He's at the Arctic base. He's been at the Arctic base because he's managed to con his way into getting there, and basically he goes in the middle of the night. He goes over to where the site is, and he finds an alien spaceship. And then, of course, there's someone who follows him. I'll give you a guess as to who this person is. And, mind you, this person who follows him because they're taking pictures in the middle of the night, even though they were instructed to stay inside, this person couldn't help but just leave the base and spot Superman and follow him. And I've prepared a little clip show in case you haven't worked it out yet. Need I say more? I didn't think so. She follows him, and she nearly gets killed by a sentry droid. And basically this turns into Superman's base. He flies away in the ship, and Superman is born. Now, at the same time, we have a general. And mind you, I feel like I'm giving away too many spoilers, so I'm gonna have to stop. I'm just gonna have to stop and cut right to the exciting part. Basically, this is what happens. General Zog, or whatever the hell his name is, arrives on planet Earth, and he says, if you don't give me Superman, of course he doesn't call him Superman, you know, if you don't give me Kal, you will all be destroyed. And he plans to destroy them anyway, and there are epic fight scenes after that. Alright, this is really the climax of the movie. Epic fight scenes, because Superman he just kicks ass, okay? He nails it. He freaking beats up guys, and guys beat him up. This is the part of the movie when they're in that small town, when he has to face those two guys. When you watch this movie, when he has to face those two guys, that's when I start to like Superman. He's got the balls of steel, if you know what I mean. Okay? Of course, Lois Lane is like the welding torch that makes the steel soft. So, you know, as soon as anyone has Lois Lane, he's got to fly over and save her, basically. That's what he has to do. It's what he's meant to do. Okay, so this review has gone on for a long time, basically, you get the feel of the movie. Lois Lane's an idiot. And also, I did some research. It turns out that Lois Lane is the slut of all superheroes. Not only did she sleep with Superman, but after Superman left her, she slept with Spider-Man. I don't know why. Apparently she found his ability to shoot webs out of his wrists and sling them from buildings attractive for some weird kinky reason. So, check that out later. This is Ian Yevis signing out. Watch Superman Man of Steel. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. That's right, Lois Lane made it lose a star. But otherwise, it's a great movie and you should go see it. Ian Yevis signing out. Live from the big city.